So here's a close-up of the Puppy Prince throw, and the main part of this is a shell stitch, and then the paws are little circles that are appliqued on, and then the outside is 2 rounds for the edging, and there's a chain 3 single crochet loop around, and then there's little shells that are put into the chain 3 spaces. So to get started, I'm going to do just a sample of the shell stitch for the main part. And the stitch is a multiple of 3 plus 3. So I'm just going to chain 12 here. Now in the directions it says to work 2 double crochets into the 3rd chain from hook. So I'm just going to count 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to yarn over and work 2 double crochet stitches into that same chain. Okay, now it says to skip 2 chains, so that's 1 and 2. And then work a shell of single, half, and double into the next chain. So single, half double crochet, and double into the same chain. So then I skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and do the same thing in the next chain, which is single, half double, and double crochet into that same chain. And at the very end, when you get down to the last 3 chains, you just single crochet in the last chain. Just like that, and that completes row 1. Now for row 2, you chain 2, and that's going to count as a double crochet at the beginning. And then you work a half double crochet and a double crochet into the first stitch, and then you work a single crochet. Now this is all into the single crochet stitch of the previous row. You're going to single, half, and work a double crochet into each single crochet. So you're going to have a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet in each single crochet across. So the next single is right here, so I'm going to do single, half, and double. So then I'm just going to single crochet in the first stitch there at the very end. So every row is going to be exactly like that one. So then I'm going to chain 2 and turn, and then I'm going to work a half double crochet and a double crochet into the first stitch, and then I'm going to work single, half, and double into each single across. So single, half, and double. And then in the very end, when I get down to the end, I'm just going to single crochet into that end chain 2 space. So each row is exactly the same. There's only one repeat row. So you're going to chain 111 and work in this pattern stitch all the way across. After the first row, you're going to repeat the row 2 until your piece measures 48 inches, and then you're going to finish off. So I'm going to come back in 1 minute and I'm going to show you how to put the border on. So to work the border, you join with a single crochet in any corner, and to do so you start with a slip knot on your hook. You insert into that corner and then you yarn over, draw the loop up, yarn over, and draw through 2 loops on the hook, and that's joining with a single crochet. And then you chain 3 and you single crochet in the same corner. Just like that. And then it reads to chain 3 and single crochet 24 times evenly across the short side and 38 times across the long side. So basically it'll be chain 3 and single crochet after about maybe an inch or so. You could use a stitch marker and kind of mark where you want your single crochet stitches to go, and I'm just going to eyeball this. And then you want to end with a chain 3 so that you can work a single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the next corner. So you want to ease it in so that they're evenly spaced. So then you just go along the sides of the rows the same way. And then now I'm down here at the starting chain, and I'm just going to go into the first loop of the starting chain and do a single crochet, chain 3 single in that chain. And then I'll have the same number of loops on all my sides. So I need to land up with 3 loops on this side to match that side. That's just for my sample though. So again, I'm going to end up with chain 3 and the single, chain 3 and single into the corner. I'm using the light blue so that you can see it better on camera. Okay, so I'm going to end up back to the beginning of this round, and I'm going to end with a chain 3. I'm going to join with the slip stitch to the first single crochet. So I'm going to go underneath those 2 loops of my first single crochet, yarn over, draw that through, and draw that through here. So that's how edging round 1 is done. And I have a little knot here. Okay, I'm just going to crochet past that. So now you slip stitch in the corner, chain 3 space like that, and then you chain 3 and you double crochet, chain 2 and 2 doubles in that space, and then you single crochet in the next chain 3 space, and then you shell, which is 2 doubles, chain 2 and 2 doubles. And then you chain 3. You single crochet in the next chain 3, and then you shell in the next chain 3. So you just do that. Every other one is a shell and every other one is a single crochet. So you want to make sure that you have an even number of chain 3 spaces all the way around your Afghan. And if you don't, just ease one in somewhere. So that's how you work the second edging round. So this, you can see here, has all the chain 3 spaces on round. It's kind of hard to see in the black, but it has all the chain 3 spaces there all the way around, and then the shells in every other chain 3 space, and then there's a single between all the shells. So that's how you do the edging round. So now I'm going to show you how to do the, I'm going to cut this off. I'll show you how to do the little paws. Okay, so for the big pad, which is this right here, you'll take your contrasting color and you'll chain 3, and you'll slip stitch in the first chain to form a ring, and then you'll chain 2, and that's going to count as a half double crochet, and then you're going to work 11 half double crochets into the ring. Okay, then you join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet, which is the second chain of the beginning chain 2. So you're going to go right here, drop a loop, and bring that through. So that closes round 1. And I worked over the end of my starting chain, and I can pull that really, not too tight, but I can pull that a little bit to close up that hole by doing that. And now it says to chain 3 and then double crochet in the same stitch, which is the half double crochet that I joined to, which is that second chain of the beginning chain 2. So I'm going to work a double, and then it says to work 2 double crochets in the next 4 double crochets. So I'll go right here. Okay, that was that. And then it says to half double crochet in the next 3 double crochets. And then it says to work 2 half double crochets in the next double crochet. And then it says to half double crochet in the next 3 half double crochets. And then it says to join with a slip stitch to the first double crochet, to the third chain of the beginning chain 3. So I just go in that third chain like this and join. So that's the paw, the pad, and then you want to finish off leaving a very long end so that you can use that long end to sew this to your Afghan. So that's that. Now just for the toes, you chain 3 again, and then you join with a slip stitch to form a ring in the first chain right there, and then you chain 2 and you work 11 half double crochets into the ring. So it's basically the same as the pad, except you're going to stop at the end of round 1. So when you finish off that, just leave a really long end, and then all you have to do then is to work the body, work the 2 edging rounds, work all of your pads and all of your little toes that go with it, and that's just round 1 of the pad right there. So the links to everything are listed below, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel and share and like and comment, and I want to thank you very much for watching. Draw up a loop, draw through 2, draw through 1, yarn over 6, 7, and 8. So now I'm gonna leave the last loop on my hook, and then I'm gonna turn the head of my hook down